Hey, good morning everybody. We are back here at New Jerusalem. As you can see that they've put some carpet in, and I have to finish all the cabling and stuff so they can finish the floor. They left the carpet up here so I can flip back up and get to what I need to do. So we got to knock this stuff out. We got some cables and pre-made ones that I'm actually going to use instead. If I can get them out of here. So actually no, this is one that we had soldered, but we're not going to go with that. We have these pre-made ones like this that I used at my church, so it's already pre-soldered. We just got to make a connection on these. That will make it easier. So I'm gonna replace these plates, put these here, either see if my soldering skills can do the connections on those cables and then snap them together, or we'll just have to do that soldered shrink wrap on all the cables with the heat gun and then go from there. So let's go, because we are on a time schedule. I have an appointment, a phone consultation at 11, which I need to make an alarm for so I do not miss, and then let's go. All right, so like I was saying, we had this problem originally, but I had these boxes here left over from my church. So we just cut off the little ears there and it was able to sit in. And then I have this 2 gang box that will cover the hole. So yay. So now we're gonna start soldering the connections on the other end to put some female adapters or male adapters on the other end of these cables, and then we can close up the floor here. Guess what, folks? This part is done. We got everything in place. All of the XLRs have been terminated, and we got the plate there. Now we just got to move to back there. I know Pastor Page wanted me to put another hole on the floor. I don't remember where, so I'm gonna need to call him to do that. And I'm getting back into the swing of things of soldering. So as I got to this one, it got a lot easier. So we have used these male and female XLR connections. So we're gonna do that. My only concern is moving to do these, and for whatever reason, I got the heat on in here. My only concern is, am I gonna have enough cable for me to pull this down to comfortably solder these? Yeah, I just need to get up there some way to solder that. That might be uncomfortable, or I might just have to use the shrink wrap stuff to do these. I kind of want to do the male-female connections so that I have a solid connection on this side, but we shall see. And I'm not going to terminate the other end because I do not remember. It's going to be kind of difficult to chase these all the way back into which one is supposed to be 2 female endings and male endings once we get to the board, because 2 of these are going to be for speakers and the other ones are going to be for mics. So as long as I get all this done so they can finish the carpet here, I'm good, and then I'll be back to hang the cables, hang the cameras, terminate everything in the media room. Not perfect, but I think that does the job. You know, not a super professional, but it sure is not an amateur. So we got 5 more of these to go. Guess what, folks? All of the cables have been terminated and are connected. Floor closed up. Yay! All that's done. I have the extra Ethernet cables pulled. One is going for the camera that's going to be back here for internet, which is what I forgot. And then the other one is for the access point that I will stick up in the ceiling over here for right now. And I can walk around the other way. There is one SDI cable that I was not able to get a signal on because I ran out of these connectors. So what do we got so far here is we got these here. I can probably solder these. These other ones are a little short, so I'm gonna need to have a platform or a ladder or something like that. They'll be stable for me to set everything down to solder those. We'll connect those. This is the Ethernet cable, so I have a whole lot of it there. We got all of our cables here. This is the one that has not been tested, didn't get a signal on, so I'm gonna re-terminate that. And then this part is done until the mixer and all that is in place. We'll be back to do this part, but again, I am done in the sanctuary so they can finish up the carpet and all that other fun stuff. The only thing really is for TVs, cameras, and all that stuff to be hung, sound system to be in place. I mean, I feel like I soldered it fairly well because I had a flashback to my communications class where Staff Sergeant Stevens was teaching soldering, and I remembered some of the stuff that he was saying, so I got that down. So obviously I need to test these, but we don't have a mic or a system or speakers to hook up to anything. We are going to put some speakers on the wall here. This front right there are for the monitors. TVs are going to be hung. PTZ camera over here or on the side. I'm thinking it's going to be in the back. And then another one is going to be here. I don't have a ladder with me, but I have a plate to cover up this box, but Pastor Page told me they're going to be widening this anyway. I also have something to go flush to cover the hole up there, and I don't know where my conduits were that I left here to hide this cable. I'm also missing the screws that I set aside to seal back up the floor, so I don't know what they did with those. Okay, there's my conduit right there. I don't know what they did with the screws for all of these plates are missing as well too. I had them in a little bag, so I'm gonna have to get something for those here. Yeah, so I'm gonna pull this Ethernet cable here, terminate it, change that one. I wish I had labeled it. I'm just gonna run the test to see which cable is which. I think it's this one because all the other ones I've pulled up out of the way, so I think it's this left one that's not getting a signal. I'm gonna re-terminate that, clean up my stuff, hide that cable in the both of the cables in the ceiling, and yay. Then we're gonna head to the store. I need to get some screws so that I can clean up the rest of the cabling that was up in Charlottesville, and we're gonna do that tomorrow. Alrighty folks, cleaning up my stuff. As you can see, we put the plate there just to clean it up. Here we got this line is tested and verified. Just making sure doors are locked. We're going to put that grommet up there through the wires. When we get up there, we do have another plate to cover that hole that's on the wall. I don't have my ladder for that. We have the conduit to hide the cables that are gonna go straight down from there. Up here, the floor is sealed back up. right on the choir stand as well. The screws are missing. I don't know what they did with them, so I need screws for those plates and those two. The one up here is fine. I need to level that, and that's fine. I'll just move the screw up for there. That cable right there, Ethernet cable, is for the access point. More than enough slack for there. I need to throw that cable away. We got 3 cables back here, one for the remote control, one for the send to the other remote control that's going to be in the back, and then also one for internet. Back there is one for internet and receive, and obviously the S-video cable for video, S-video cable here for video. Let me toss this stuff here. All right, all cables are up here. We do have these cables still hanging down that we need to terminate. I put the caps on the end of each one. We come over in here. All of the SDI cables got a signal, just didn't label them. The white cables are for control. I just gotta think, we got 2 of them coming back. Oh yeah, I need to redo this because one of these is the send going to the PTZ that's on the back of the choir. Both of the, oh yeah, and then how do I do that? I think I confused myself here. Because this is going to be for network to the access point and to the back PTZ. This is going to the control for one of the cameras. Am I overthinking this? I think I might have pulled an extra cable and I didn't need it. Go check again. Unless I pull the cable in the wrong direction. No, that's 2 cables, because one of these cables is going to the back. The other one is for the remote control. The gray is for network. Okay, so I got another cable over here that don't understand why I got them. Oh, okay, I got it now. The other white one is the network for back there. So we got 2 cables back here. One is for, see, this is why I meant to have them different colors so I wouldn't get confused like this. One of these is for the receive from the PTZ remote control. The other one is network. That's what the white cables are back there. One of them is for network for the back camera. The other one is for control to the camera up here. Yeah, I need to label those so I can make sure I don't mix those up. But anyway, we got enough cables everywhere. We got an extra one right there. We got the cable, SDI cable going into the back for the TV in the fellowship hall back here, and we have other cables for both of the TVs that are going to be in the front here. So that's the work we have to finish up, is terminate those cables in that back hallway back there, test all of this when we have a mixer here, hook up a camera to the back mainly, that's going to be there first, get them to get a remote control for that camera, have that hooked up, get their network here in place hang the TVs, hang the access point. So I think that was a productive day today. It didn't take as long as I thought, because everything was isolated here, but yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna be up in Charlottesville. I'm gonna see how early I can get up there, because a lot of the stuff needs to be done outside. Just tack down all the cables on the outside of the perimeter, and the other camera on the other side. Yeah, it's mainly cleaning up the cables on the outside. That's really all that's needed. Then I need to get back. I think I have a consultation with some other church. I don't remember, but anyway, thanks for joining me, folks. This is the progress of everything that's been happening here at New Jerusalem Baptist Church. Thankful to be a part of this. Yeah, looking forward to testing out all the cameras. The cameras, the network, the sound, everything like that, because this is prep work for the additional mics that need to be changed in my chapel, that I'm not excited about going up under the floor, but I've gotten better with my termination, so yay, we should be able to do that. And maybe I can just fix the terminations and not really even have to go up under the floor or nothing like that. But anyway, let's get up out of here, and we will see y'all in the next video. Later.